What an exclusive song that is. The one you were humming. Where was it from? 2012, 2014, 2013, I believe. A year of naive optimism. It has a certain texture, you can't miss it, doesn't it? Like a fine aged wine. Uncomplicated and pure. And suddenly, the unescapable bitterness of your present day life, it suddenly evaporates. Gone. And music is quite profound, to be honest. As if I'm sitting in a time machine. This thing is taking me to my past. Something that makes me alive, brings back my memories, myself. Have you ever wondered why music acts as such a potent key? I am a student of history, of anatomy, and also of the Shastras. And in our ancient texts, there is a profound revelation, the concept of Nad Brahma. And to be very specific, there is a sutra that explains it. Nad Brahma Vishwarupa Nad Hi Shakala Jiva Rupa. And what it means is, sound is Brahman, sound is God. It is the manifestation of the ultimate force of the universe, or the universe itself, or the one who created the universe. You can use any of your terminology, but essence remains the same. Sound manifests itself in all the forms of life, but more specifically, Akash Tattva, ether, the element of ether. And to be honest, whenever I see a photograph, it is merely light. It is passive, it is polite, and it just knocks on the retina and stops at your eyes. You can close your eyes and gone. The photograph doesn't exist. You can look away and it doesn't exist. Or you can simply throw it and it goes away. But the sound, the sound is far more complicated. It is far more invasive to the body. And it is not so polite. Sound is, it's a violence disguised as beauty. Sound is a vibration. It doesn't ask for your permission. It doesn't need your permission. And it doesn't And it certainly does not stop in the ear. It invades your body, it invades your system through your eyes, through your defenses, and the very fluid of your body. Your Jada Tattva, water, it vibrates the water in your cells, vibrating the marrow in your bones, and certainly it is connected to your Chandrama, your Manas, your moon, since the moon rules water and the moon rules the mind, the Manas, and music. Once again, it bypasses your pitiful and logical defenses entirely. It creates a tidal wave in your subconscious mind. It 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 drowns the rational man in the pool of emotions, and it certainly takes you back to those good old times that I just want to keep thinking. I wish those times never ended. The memories are so good. The good old days, the good old me. Let me just feel it. Let me just embrace those lost moments, which I feel I'm reliving right now. Not just reliving right now. It is profound, and I feel we are a fascinating creature. Are we not? So desperate for living in a timeline, or so desperate for a permanence in a world which is governed by decay. We build those elaborate systems and those digital libraries you call your museums, your digital museums, your pocket playlists, and your liked songs. The summer of 2015, how dramatic, how delightful and cheerful. We treat them as archives of joy, those little curated galleries of our emotional self, the ones which are very dear to almost everyone. Everyone feels them, right? Do you not? Little curated galleries of our own emotional taxidermy. You press the button and the curtain rises, and there you are, once again, reliving that reality, that charming reality, when you were at your peak, the best you were. I feel sad at times, but then all you have is, you just have to listen to this beautiful piece of this machine, and it plays your music, and there you are. And suddenly you are not 35 or 40 or 50. You are utterly not exhausted, and you are certainly not even sad. You are not staring at the ceiling at 3 a.m., waking up from your sleep, conscious about your unpaid EMIs, or your failing marriage, or the terrifying realization that the best of your life or the best years of your life, or the best of your life, whatever you call it, however you frame it, has already slipped through your fingers. No, no, no. It is not that simple. I wish it were, but it is not. And you are back there, back in your musical world. Can you smell it? The scent of the earth when it rains for the first time? Or the cheap, excessively sweet perfume she wore on your first date? Or the wind on your mouth while you were riding that bike? The bike you never owned? The one you dreamed of? The wind hitting on your face, riding that imaginary motorcycle towards a future that is already lost. But then, who am I to say anything? But I'd like to think that you are riding towards a future that lamentably never arrived. Your tomorrow, that perfect tomorrow that never came. The brain, in its pathetic terminology, calls this punishment of an experience as memory. But the heart, your hridaya, the fragile little muscle that keeps pumping the blood in your system, the organ that bleeds while pounding itself in your chest, and what the poets call the century of your existence. But I have been observing you. I know what is going on inside your head right now. I am a very observant man. It is my profession. It is my curse. And I have noticed a peculiar thing, amusing at the same time, of course. But that peculiar habit of yours, you do not listen to the song once. No. Listening to it once, it is homage. Once listening to such a song would be a mere appreciation of the song. But like I said, you play it again and again and again and again and again, looping the entire thing. And you play it once, you play it second time, you play it third time, and you put it on a loop until the very notes lose their identity, their meaning, and it becomes a torturous drone to your brain. You have started living inside that song. You wear it like a heavy warm coat in a blizzard. It's sweating. And you have built your tiny little world inside that song, and out of that melody, and you just make me freeze. You have locked the door from within to the world, to the outside, to the logic. It feels safe, doesn't it? It brings you profound release and peace, does it not? And you pick up your phone, or you pick up your instrument of hearing the music, and then why does it get so difficult speaking in front of an audience? I don't understand. But in that loop, you haven't failed, not yet. And inside that loop, you haven't lost her, and that cheaply won't smell by her. In that loop, she still hasn't left you. She's there waiting for you. Inside that loop, you are still riding that motorcycle, feeling that dusty wind on your face. And your dream, it's still breathing. The perfect script of your life, it's beautifully written. The butcher is not at your door. It's a beautiful little hole for a little insect, or maybe some sort of a rodent. But that's a warm, beautiful sensation, a warm narcotic embrace, right? Or at least, this is what your brochure said. So, shall we discuss what is actually happening to you when you hide inside that warm little hole of yours, that beautiful song of yours?